opponents, scores, what we've done against them in the last 4 state tournaments.
Right.
This is the one we shot 432. They beat us 13. That team, Clay said he was watching that game. He said, I'd like to take a couple of those with me today. They lost to Conway, we lost to Conway. They beat Jacksonville worse than we did.
All right.
Beat Mountain Home 41-38. And then 62-39.
Wow.
So some common opponents, right around Christmas. They played them once.
Probably a little home and home too.
Yeah. 4 minutes. What time we going on right now, lady?
Yeah, baby.
Yes, sir. All right. Summit. Yeah, he's got a smorgasbord going over there. I know the mic's hot. Welcome, live streamers. We're just getting hooked up on the radio side. Yes. Hope you enjoy this broadcast today. It's a big one. Impromptu state title game almost, really. Hey, I'm the fat guy that can run his mouth, so that's what I say. Yes, sir. We're ready. And hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to the second round of the 5A State Basketball Tournament. Girls Division, we're live at Hot Springs High School, world-class Hot Springs High School, and the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs, the defending state champs, trying to march on here into the semifinals. And an old foe joining today, the Jonesboro Lady Hurricane, are in town. And what should be a fantastic basketball game. It's funny how things kind of changed from 3 weeks ago in a mindset of what was going to happen in this round of basketball, but oddly enough, it turned out, I think, in Greenwood's favor. So this here is one that the Lady Bulldogs will have to bring their A game against the quality Jonesboro team and that has seasoned with postseason accolades for sure, and their coach, Jody Christenberry, and Coach Reeves, no strangers to state championships. I'm Tim Terry. Glad to have you aboard here online on Greenwood Sports Center and on the Sports Hog 103.5. Joining me, Mike Side again, the Director of Athletics at Greenwood High School, Dr. Dustin Smith. You know what I was thinking, what if you were a dentist? Would you be DDS, DDS? Have we been through this?
We haven't been through this, but ADD got to throw in there as well. But yeah, if I'm not steady enough to go DD any kind of dental work other than just to go in and have them do it.
You're
But
right.
man, I'm looking forward to a great contest
Wow.
here.
Yep.
You know, Jonesboro has been a familiar foe for the Greenwood Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs. We've played them a few times. Did some research coming up here, or before I came up here. Last few meetings in the state tournament, Greenwood won last year 54-43 in the opening round of the state tournament. Got beat in 18, which is Fish and Haven and Shade, all them their freshman year. Lost 57-44 in the finals, and that
Yep.
was a game where Greenwood shot 4 of 32 from three.
Oh,
Then you can go back to 2015, state championship.
Yeah.
Greenwood won that one 55-45. Two coaches that know each other really well, two programs that know each other really well. And throw on top of that, unfortunate that this is in the quarterfinals.
Right.
That one of these two teams is going to the semifinals and will play a Marion team on Monday morning at 10 o'clock that has kind of caught fire and worked their way through their side of the bracket and are awaiting the winner of this ball game on Monday morning.
Marion Lady Patriots took down Russellville earlier today. So Greenwood and Valonia still alive from the 5A West. The Lady Eagles will get Batesville Lady Pioneers tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So we'll see if Greenwood can advance tonight, and hopefully the other teams from the West can advance as well tomorrow. But this should be a fantastic ball game. We'll have to see if Greenwood can run off and leave them. It's going to be a speed mess, but for sure Jonesboro can get up and down the floor. They've got some size, so it'll be interesting to see how Clay Reeves approaches this. Do we compare this Jonesboro team to a Northside Lady Bears team?
Well, just without the height.
Right.
I mean, obviously, Clay was looking back at the 2015 video because he's not sure how she's going to defend us.
Right.
She may play a 2-1-2 or 1-2-2. She may try to zone us. But I know one thing about the Lady Bulldogs. As soon as that ball goes through the net, they're going to try to go because I don't think they can keep up with us speed-wise. So Greenwood will have an opportunity here to try to test the legs, see the conditioning of Jonesboro. Jonesboro doesn't have a lot of players on the bench. Matter of fact, there's 4.
Right.
So foul trouble could be an issue. Coach Reeves says one of the girls for Jonesboro can handle the basketball, but other than that, they're not as confident handling the basketball. So you look out there and see the sides advantage remarkably in the favor of Jonesboro. We'll see how this ball game plays out.
Cartwright will jump center for Greenwood against Destiny Thomas, and Cartwright kind of lost the tip, but Saki found it. And it's Greenwood's basketball. Lady Bulldogs and the Road Navies here with the visiting team, the lower seed, and Cartwright goes hard to the basket. There's our first foul on the big center, Destiny Thomas, Dr. Smith, and just like you drew it up.
And that's how you've got to attack. And that's what we talked about on Wednesday. Greenwood's got to go to the basket. Cartwright is a matchup problem. She took the opening possession and went down to the basket, but you got to make these free throws. It's one thing to get them in foul trouble, which is what you want to do, because you're going to see a steady diet of Thomas in the inside on the offensive end for Jonesboro.
Cartwright, a sophomore, missed them both a little bit too long. Rebound cleared out of there by Jackson. That's Chaz Jackson for Jonesboro. Full court pressure, and Greenwood kind of backs off a bit. Hardaway's got it. Down to the left wing. They tried to feed it down low. It went to Lakia Scott, number 11. She was looking for Destiny Thomas, but Clements kicked it out of bounds. It'll stay right here with Jonesboro. They work on the far end from the baseline inbounds. They go to Thomas, their big girl. She kicks it up top to Jackson. Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Here's Scott from the right corner. In trouble. Finds Jackson again. One dribble, shot up, and foul called on Goodwin. Starters for Greenwood, the usual suspects. The sophomore, Maddie Cartwright, and then the 4 seniors, Fisher, Kinley Fisher, Allie Saki, Haven Clement, Shea Goodwin.
Yeah, and you can see early going, Greenwood trying to double-team Thomas inside, trying to keep the ball out of her hands and making somebody else beat them. Not going to try to get her established inside because the post play, obviously, height advantage we mentioned a few times is in the favor of Jonesboro.
Both free throws missed, so both teams pour from the line. Fisher got a rebound there for Greenwood. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Kinley ahead to Clements, left wing. Drives into the free throw line, out to Cartwright. She'll give it to Fish, left side, coming in with her dribble. Shot up, no good. She's fouled by number 12, Chaz Jackson. And this is a picture-perfect start for the Lady Bulldogs with 2 fouls and 2 trips.
Yeah, and it'd be even better if they're making free throws, obviously. But you got the girl at the line. You want at the free throw line, obviously, and Fish.
Fisher, 20 points in round 1. Cartwright with 18, and she got that one to go in. Somehow crawled over the front iron, back window, and through. Kinley Fisher just surpassed London Williams-Lensing as the all-time leading scorer in Lady Bulldog history. A fantastic achievement. There's been some dandies come through. Kinley made them both. So it's 2-0 Lady Bulldogs. Full court press. They got it into Hardaway. She's harassed on the backcourt, but she'll get through the traffic and find Jackson. I beg your pardon, that's Scott. Now back to Hardaway. And Saki with the steal. Allie lost her footing. The ball's rolling around, and she got up off her back, and it's called a travel. So right back to the Lady Hurricane.
Yeah, just a tough break for Allie as she was tripped trying to make that steal, and they didn't call the trip, obviously, and then she was on the ground and rolled over. And that's a travel, and Jonesboro will have the possession.
Here's Hardaway, now Jackson. kicked it to the wing, out on the floor. Scott back to Hardaway, down low to Thomas. Up off the window, won't go. Got her own rebound, won't go. Got her own rebound, won't go. Foul. It's on Clements probably.
And that's going to be the advantage for Jonesboro. They're going to continue to work inside. Thomas is going to be their focal point. Greenwood tried to double team her, but you can see she just out jumps them.
Right.
And the height advantage with her length is able to secure the rebound multiple times there.
We'll see if she can make a free throw. We haven't seen. Nope, she didn't. They're 0 for 3 from the line. Greenwood's 2 for 4.
Let's keep that percentage going.
Certainly. Lady Bulldogs with 13 dressed out, I believe, here this afternoon in Hot Springs. Second one's good for Thomas. She's got 1 point. It's 2-1. A lot of free throws. Here's Fish now.
Bottom of the second.
For Greenwood. Right. Lady Bulldogs working left to right on your radio dial. Cartwright from the top of the key drives in on Thomas. No call that time. Wow.
Yeah,
so,
that's tough.
Rebound cleared out by Jonesboro. Layup on the other end, not there. Thomas with a board, not there. She's up over the back of Clements. No call. That ball's off of Thomas. Nope, they say off of Clements. So it'll be Jonesboro's ball on the baseline, inbound by Hardaway, right side of the lane. 6:23 to go, 2-1. Inbounds quickly to number 10. That's off of Hunter. Oh, wow, they missed that one. Cartwright knocked it off of the Jonesboro girl, Hunter. Shanisha Hunter, but to no avail. Jackson will inbound up top to Hardaway. Into the top of the key, or just inside in the key, actually. 16-footer's good for Hardaway. Jonesboro leads 3-2. Deep left corner, Saki now on the other end. Goodwin up top now. She'll put a dribble, got a pick from Clements. Like to see her stop and pop right there, but she'll get it off to Cartwright, and she'll center it up top. Now drive in, working on Thomas again, up off the window. Got hammered again, no call. And the layup's no good. Lazy pass, though, Saki with a steal. Allie weaves through traffic, up off the window. Party time.
I talked to Sock yesterday at the baseball game, and I said, Allie, we need you from about a month ago.
Yep.
Not the last few games. She said, I know, Dustin, it's a big game. I'm ready.
There you go.
So it's a good start for Allie Saki with the steal and the layup there.
There's the baseball pass that breaks the press. Scott's got it out on the floor. Looks like she wants to get rid of it. She'll stop and pop for three. Top of the key. It won't go. Clements with a rebound. Haven said, that's a lot better than when they come way out here far on the floor and get away from that big girl. Haven to Cartwright. Thought about a three. She'll stop and pop. Left-handed layups. Partially blocked by Thomas. We'll go the other end. Here's Hardaway on the run. 5:16 to go. It's 4-3. Greenwood with the lead. Three ball from the corner is way off the mark. Fish with her second rebound. She wants to run. Across the timeline, middle of the court with a dribble. Into the key, floater, you betcha. Fisher goes coast to coast. Like Interstate 40, 6-3 Greenwood. Hardaway quickly heading the other way. Down the middle of the lane herself. Layup, good, just too easy.
Yeah, and that's one where we saw against Bologna. They get in the middle of the paint. That causes problems. Greenwood can outrun this team. Thomas will have trouble getting back and trying to be in transition, and that's the goal for Greenwood, try to get it out of the net and go.
Fisher left it for Cartwright. She wants to drive, and she can if she can figure out a way to get around Thomas. How about a three ball? Wouldn't go. Clements tried for the board. Thomas has it, and Hardaway wants to push again. Down the middle of the floor. Can we stop her? We do. She kicks it out to the right wing to Scott. She's double-teamed. Nice back cut by Hardaway. Layup, good up off the window. She's got all six, or has 6 points. It's 7-6. Jonesboro. Quickly the other end. Good one. Deep pass to Fisher, left wing. She puts a move on her defender. Reverse layup. Would not go, but that's off of Tom. Oh, whoa. They call it off of Clements.
Yeah, and that's just tough. Now substitutions in for Greenwood. The first three off the bench. Anna Trusty, Megan Gray, Abby Summit. Fresh legs coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. Jonesboro will have their same five.
Yeah, they actually brought one in. Dr. Smith, number 22, Bramia Johnson checked in here. She has the ball right now in the middle of the floor. Comes to Jackson left side. Up top to Hardaway. 7-6, Lady Hurricane. Jackson down to Thomas. Got him behind the zone. We'll have to figure that out. It'll be a long night. 9-6. Quickly on the other end. Trusty's got it from the left corner. Anna up top to Clements. Haven drives down the left side of the lane. Kicks it out to Gray. Megan with a couple of dribbles. There's a cut from Fish. She'll go up strong. Oh, the left hand. She's fouled. She'll have free throws.
Who's that
coming.
on? If that's 34, that's two.
And I can't believe there was even a foul call. Nope,
22. She picks up her first.
Third team foul. Fish will go to the line. She's got 4 points. 9-6. It's a 6-0 run by Jonesboro. Fish can make some free throws. She does. 3 for 3 from the line. She's got 5 points.
And again, one of those opportunities for Greenwood. If you're going to get them in foul trouble, Jonesboro does not go very deep.
Fisher with one more. The senior heading to Mercer. And got them both. 6 points for Kinley. 9-8. Greenwood trails by 1. Inbounds comes to Hardaway. Gets some pressure. Back to Johnson. And Jackson lost it. There's some good pressure. Gray got the footsteps in Jackson's ear. Greenwood's ball in front of the scores table down below us. We're up on the concourse here at the beautiful Trojan Arena. Fisher will walk it up against this man-to-man defense. Got a pick from Clement. Stops and pops from 15 feet. Right wing. Look out now. Kinley's heating up. It's 8 points for her. Greenwood's up 10-9. Now Hardaway into the front court. Down the left side of the lane. Challenged Clements, and Clements fouled her and made the basket.
And that's one of those you're asking for on the other end, where Cartwright's gone to the basket a couple times and they haven't called the foul.
Right. 8 points for Hardaway. She'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Hay picks up her second foul.
Up off the bench for Jonesboro's Jasmine Hooks. The free throw is good. Jasmine's number 15. She'll get Jackson. Leads back to 2, 12-10 for Jonesboro. And here comes Fisher. Out in the jump circle. Coach Reeves, 5 state championships here at Greenwood, 8 overall, more than any coach in women's basketball in Arkansas. Haven, hard of the rack, shot wouldn't go. Rebound cleared out by Scott, and she'll leave it for Hardaway. Hardaway will bring it across the timeline. Weaves through the press. Thomas all alone down low. And that's Clements' fourth.
The third for Hay.
Her third, yeah. She went up high on the pump fake, and she'll have to come out with 3 fouls. That's tough with 2:48 to go first period. Cartwright up off the bench. She'll check in for Clements. Tough sledding for Haven down there against the bigger Destiny Thomas.
And Jonesboro, give them credit. They know what they're going to do. They're going to try to establish her in the paint.
Got to.
And you watch now, Megan Gray defending her inside.
Here is Hardaway. Weaves through traffic. Kicks it along the baseline to the left corner, and a 2-ball from Chaz Jackson. It's a 4-point lead, 14-10, largest of the game for either team. Cartwright's 3 from the right corner is just off the mark. Rebound. Summit went after Thomas, knocked it away right to Trusty, and it's up and in.
Trusty will get the credit, but Abby Summit deserves some of that because she tipped it away.
Hardaway nearly had her pocket pick. Goes left corner again to Jackson. Nice cut by Hardaway. Kicks it to the bleachers, far side, a turnover. It'll be Greenwood's basket.
And that's where you look at the pressure going to cause some problems for Jonesboro. You've got to be confident with the basketball because Greenwood's going to send waves at you. You may get past the first, but here comes the second, third, and fourth wave sometimes.
Gray's got it left wing. Deep 3 on the way. They left her alone, and it's close, just not there. We've got a whistle. As they say, the ball went over the backboard. So it'll be Jonesboro's basketball. Trusty, the freshman, and Summit's a junior when they came in. Jonesboro inbounds in the backcourt. And they get it into Hardaway. Trusty working on her. She goes back to Johnson. Johnson will bring it across the timeline to Scott, right wing. Picked up her dribble. She's in a little trouble. Goes deep in the corner, and they're going to call a foul on Megan Gray. 5th team foul.
Coach Reeves may lose his mind if they're not going to call touch fouls on the other end.
I agree. Inbound over on the far sideline. Free throw line extended. That's Jack. She goes to Johnson. Back to Hardaway. Into the paint. Shot blocked out of there by Cartwright. A charge is
foul.
called.
That's good.
Woo.
I'll take that because Hardaway has been going aggressive to the basket.
Cartwright huge from the sophomore there drawing the charge. The block was fantastic, by the way, as well. I beg your pardon, Gray drew the charge. Right. Cartwright had the block.
Either way, it was going to be Greenwood basketball.
That's right. Jonesboro leads. Here's Fish off a pick. Leaves it for Gray. Deep 3 from the left wing. It's short. Thomas with the long board. And it is Hardaway with it. Across the timeline. For Lakin Scott. First 3 of the ball game. And it's 17-12, the largest lead of the day for either team. Summit likes the 3 from the top. It's not there. Long rebound, loose ball, but Jonesboro runs it down. Here's Johnson down the middle of the floor. Goes right wing. Coming in hard. Another charge coming up. Wow, Megan Gray just doing her best. Sydney Henson impersonation. It's marvelous.
That's Jackson. She picks up her second.
First little bit of foul trouble for Jonesboro. Here comes Shea Goodwin back in and Ali Saki. They'll get Trusty and Gray.
And what that does, Tim, is that's going to keep them from trying to penetrate as much as they have been because they've had early access. They've been able to do that with success. And now charges are going to make them be a little more cautious and when they go into the basket.
Hunter back in for Jonesboro along with Anderson. Summit stops and pops from the 15 feet, and she's got her first basket for the junior. 17-14, 40 seconds left first quarter. Pressure in the backcourt. Just keep it away from Hardaway is the trick. Here's Johnson. Down in the corner it goes to Hunter. She's picked up her dribble. Hardaway's got it now right wing out on the floor. Saki harassing her. 24 seconds left. Nice little bit of dribbling. Kicks it to Scott. Oh, Cartwright knocked it out of her hands. Quick hands from Maddie Cartwright. It'll go out of bounds over in front of Clay Reeves and the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs bench, and that'll be Hunter to trigger the inbounds. 20 seconds left. Greenwood down 3 here, first period. Jonesboro's got it in the key. Picked up her dribble, kicked it to the right side. That's Scott. Now Hardaway way out on the floor. Tried to go down to Thomas. No, that's not Thomas. That's 32. That's Anderson.
Yeah, Thomas is out, giving her a breather.
And here comes Greenwood, 9 seconds. Goodwin found Summit in the left corner. Deep three on the way. It won't go. Rebound. Saki's got it. And couldn't do anything with it as the buzzer sounds. That's a fun quarter of basketball. 17-14. Jonesboro with the lead here after the first period of play. It's the second round of the 5A State Girls Basketball Tournament. And the Lady Bulldogs trail Jonesboro 17-14 on Greenwood. You can give me a 30 right here, Bill, if you don't mind. Yep. The Arkansas Activities Association, as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, glad to have you aboard here on a beautiful Friday in Hot Springs. 17-14, Lady Bulldogs trail Jonesboro. Second period fixing to get underway. I want to thank Orr Chevrolet for providing transportation for the ride down here again today. I want to thank Ronald Reagan Realty for all their help with this broadcast and just Greenwood Athletics in general. Here's Jonesboro with it. Hardaway will bring it in across into the front court. Lady Bulldogs try to trap her up top. Jackson top of the key. Now Scott. She will get it back over to the far side. Jackson feeds into Destiny Thomas. Shot up, and they're going to count this one. Another foul. Boy, you just can't get near. They're going to call a foul every time.
12. Summit's picking up her first.
We've got plenty of bullets to fire down there, of course. But at some point, you're going to run out of fouls. Let's see if Thomas can make a free throw. She's 1 out of 2 from the line. And that one's no good. Summit high for the board. Her second rebound. Here comes Goodwin now for Greenwood. 19-14. 3 ball from Fish from the left wing. Won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Greenwood's basketball. It's off of Hunter.
Again, I think Greenwood's missing an opportunity. Go at Thomas inside.
Yep. Try to get some fouls on her. Here's Summit into Saki right wing. Up top Fisher now. Right of the circle. She'll go in hard to the basket. Thomas cut her off. She'll try to get, nope, she cut off. Finds Saki up top. She wants to drive, now spins back out. Hardaway guards her man-to-man. Allie dribbles it way out on the floor. Summit coming to set a pick for Saki. She doesn't use it. She'll give it to Goodwin. Goodwin will try and take it. Finds Saki deep left corner. Shakes and bakes. Tries Thomas. Lost the handle on it. Turnover. Jackson has it now. Hardaway.
Greenwood had the right idea. They were trying to isolate Thomas inside defensively.
3 ball on the way, way off the mark. Long rebound goes from left to right, and Jonesboro retains possession. Here's Jackson. Feeds inside the Thomas, and they're going to call a block on Cartwright. She can't come up underneath her when she's in the air. That's no basket. It's going to be on the floor. It's got to be. It's a good call, but it's a 1-and-1.
No, yeah, it should be the 1-and-1.
It's got to be on the floor, but it should be a 1-and-1. Yeah, so Thomas will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. She has 5 points. and the lead is 5 for Jonesboro.
Greenwood hadn't been able to dial it in from the outside yet. And Jonesboro establishing themselves by throwing it into Thomas inside. Of course, Hardaway's been a problem as well. She's been able to penetrate and kick.
Johnson back in for the Lady Hurricane. Hunter will come out. 20-14, 6 points, the largest lead for Jonesboro. Thomas 2 out of 3 from the line. Good player. One more. Got it to go. Both sides of the 1-and-1. 21-14, they're up a touchdown. I've never said that before with Jonesboro and Greenwood. Here is Cartwright. Now Fish up top. 6.5 to go, second period. Summit will drive. And there's Thomas' second foul. There you go, Dr. Smith. You asked.
Yep.
Got to go at her.
What else can I ask for?
A 7-point play.
7 points.
Okay, yeah.
Coach Christenberry arguing her case about that foul. I'm not sure, from wasted breath. Summit will inbound to Goodwin, left wing. Shea wants to drive. Kicked it out to Cartwright. Cartwright, some fancy footwork, and they're going to call a walk on her.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because Summit was in the corner, and Abby went the opposite way. There was an opportunity there. Now Anna Trusty will check in. We'll see who she'll get. Maddie Cartwright.
Coach Reeves up, barking signals. You have to do a little coaching here today. 21-14.
Greenwood on a bit of a slump offensively. Haven't scored in a while.
Yep.
Jonesboro's been able to extend their lead.
That'll be Johnson inbounding in the full court. Hardaway's got it. Got the hair up in the Mickey Mouse ears. I like that. Hardaway picked her dribble up, back to Johnson. She'll bring it across. Trusty on her. Goes to Scott. A 3-ball is way off the mark. Saki will run down the rebound. Here she comes on the run. Hardaway waits on her. Scoop shot. She's fouled. Free throws coming for Ali Saki.
Good aggressive take there. That's Hardaway. If that is Hardaway, that's her second. Oh, they're giving it to 11. Scott picks up her first.
Saki will get a chance for a pair of free throws. 2 points for her, a couple of rebounds.
That's where Saki, I believe, is at her best, when she can get in transition and get out and run, because she's going to attack. She's going to the basket. Maybe that'll kickstart her offensively.
Got her first free throw, 3 points for her. Goodwin will come out. Megan Gray will check in for Greenwood. Jonesboro in their home whites have black across the shoulders. Black numerals front and back. Got them both. 4 points for Saki. Stop the drought a bit. Said Lady Canes on the front in gold for their Jonesboro. Here's Hardaway. 5-point lead for the Lady Hurricanes, 6 minutes, second period. Johnson down the deep corner. It goes to Scott. They feed into Thomas. Shot up. Good. Just no answer for him. Right now, we'll get that third foul here in just a second. That'll be a good answer.
That'll change some things.
23-16. 7-point lead again, the largest of the night for Jonesboro. Gray's got it way out on the floor, left wing. Summit up top. Bought about a 3. Now she'll fake and try to drive on Thomas, but the collapsing helped. Fish will go in there. One-handed little scoop shot's good. Got the roll. 10 points for Fisher. 23-18. Greenwood down 5.
Yeah, Fish needs some players to go with her. Score. She scored 30 against Valonia, and we didn't win that one.
Scott got in there, wanted to throw it into Thomas, but ended up shooting it real awkward. Trusty with the board. Anna down the middle of the floor, all the way up off the window. The freshman goes coast to coast. It's party time. 4 points for Trusty. The lead's cut to 3.
Well, that's where Trusty's got an advantage. She can play with the left or right hand. She had her defender on her right side, and she went up with the left hand strong.
Jackson goes in. Another chance. I think she wanted to pass it, missed a shot. Summit with the board. Saki goes hard to the basket. Shot wouldn't go, and the ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood.
And Hardaway lucky there. They didn't call a foul on her because Saki was trying to draw it.
Timeout called by Jonesboro. Jody Christenberry says we better slow this thing down. 4:53 to go in the second period. Jonesboro 23, Greenwood 20. It's the second round of the 5A state basketball tournament, and we'll take a break on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. 30 seconds, please.
Jonesboro 20-6 coming into the ball game. Greenwood 22-4.
Right.
Common opponents: Conway, Mountain Home, Jacksonville. Played some common opponents throughout the year, obviously. One advantage. This sounds weird.
We're back here at the Trojan Arena.
Sounds weird, but Jonesboro's played Mountain Home more than we have, and we're in the conference with Mountain Home. So sounds odd to say, but Jonesboro was able to win both of those contests. They played against Mountain Home. Greenwood only had one.
Trusty come off a pick, got a little dish from Gray. Her first assist. Trusty's got another basket, a little 10-footer, 6 points for her. The lead's cut to 1.
And that's what they're trying to do, get Thomas to come out of the paint down by the goal.
Double dribble? Wow.
Maybe not.
I can't believe that. She picked her dribble up. Maybe somebody from Greenwood knocked it out of her hand. That's 10, 11 points for Hardaway. Leads back to 3. Fish, coast to coast, up off the window. Let's go. We got a little track meet broke out here at a basketball game. And here's Hardaway the other direction. Ahead of the press, got it down to Jackson. Back out on the floor to Hardaway. She'll drive, dump it down to Thomas. Greenwood kind of left her alone. No problem for Destiny Thomas. Up off the window. She's got 11 points. 27-24. Saki to Gray. Now Summit. Deep 3 left corner off the mark. Trusty with a rebound. The freshman playing big right now. Got trapped down there. The ball's out. Fisher came up with it. She's in trouble. Finds Trusty right corner. Anna stops and pops 15 feet. Look out now. Right baseline. Here's Trusty getting hot. She's got 8. Cuts the lead back to 1. 3:40 to go. Greenwood sleeping on defense ahead of the pack.
They're going to call a foul too.
Makes the layup. She goes down. 12 call for the foul. That is Summit.
Summit picks up her second. 12 makes the layup and has the foul.
4 points for Jackson. And a free throw coming. Hunter back in for Van Buren. She will get Bramia Johnson. 1 free throw here for Chaz Jackson for Jonesboro. 29-26. Free throw's good. She's 1 out of 3 from the line. Back in there, Thomas getting a breather here for Jonesboro, and as Anderson checks back in, Greenwood obviously needs to take advantage here while she's on the bench.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to establish her down low, obviously, because she's out.
30-26. Greenwood's trailed by 7. They've cut it back to 1 a couple of times, and now trailed by 4. Here is Fisher up top. Greenwood scrambles in an offensive set. Looks like a little 2-3 zone maybe this trip. There's Saki. Back to Fish, left wing. 3 ball. Won't go. Summit's in there for a rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jonesboro over in the far coffin corner. It'll stay with Greenwood as Jackson checks back in for Hooks. Here comes Goodwin in for Fish.
Fish she hasn't had a break yet.
No. She's going to be our Ronald Reagan Realty Players Profile, Kinley Fisher. Here's Goodwin out on the floor. 3:14 to go, first half. Summit back to Goodwin. She'll drive. Floater, too short. Rebound, Anderson. She finds Hardaway. Here comes Jonesboro. Down the middle of the floor. They stop ball. She'll go to Jackson in the deep right corner. Goodwin all over her. Jackson dribbles out. Finds Scott way out on the floor. Back to Hardaway. Oh, they got it sleeping all alone. Down low is Anderson, but she missed the bunnies. Gray with a rebound. Here she comes. She threw it away. Looked for Summit left wing and threw it over her head. Cartwright's going to check back in for Gray.
Yeah, because they're bringing Thomas back in for Jonesboro. Had a possession there, a bunny that was missed, fortunately for Greenwood. Greenwood could not make them pay on the offensive end. Just trying to go too fast was Megan Gray and threw it a little too high for Abby Summit.
Johnson will check back in as well for Jonesboro and get Hunter. Here's Hardaway in the backcourt. She got rid of it quickly back to Johnson. Into the front court she goes. Left wing now is Scott. Back out on the floor to Hardaway. 4-point Jonesboro lead. She's double-teamed and harassed out there. 5 seconds, no call. She got rid of it. Down to Thomas, who's all alone underneath, and a late whistle on a little bit of contact from Goodwin, who thought she had a clean block. Second foul on Goodwin. Free throws coming for Thomas.
Yeah, and what I hate about that late call is if it's a foul, call it when it happens.
Certainly.
Don't wait to see if the shot goes in. That's difficult to understand if you're a coach.
Right. Free throw's no good by Thomas. Still a 4-point lead. 2:25 left, second period. Jonesboro on top. Second round action here. One more for Thomas, their big center, in lane violation. She did it earlier. Number 22 came in early. Johnson, same situation. They let it go. That time they called it. So a 4-point lead.
And she missed the free throw anyway, so it wasn't a major thing.
Here's Greenwood, got it into Trusty, who has had the hot hand, missed the shot from about 6 feet. Rebound, Jonesboro. Here's Scott coming out of the left corner, little floater, no way. Saki grabs the rebound, her third board. She wants to push into the front court. Finds Cartwright on the left wing, back to Saki. Thought about a three, she'll penetrate, back to Cartwright. She thought about a three, now she'll penetrate and find Summit right side. Down to Trusty in the soft spot, back to Summit. Pump fake, steps in, three ball on the way. It won't go. Cartwright high for the board, but she couldn't drag it in. Tipped it away, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Maddie.
Yeah, the closeout speed of Jonesboro. They've obviously scouted Greenwood, know the three-point shot's coming, so you got to get out and try to block shots if you can. Coach Clay Reeves is taking a timeout, trying to get his girls to regroup. Drew within 2 or 3 at one point. Now it's a 4-point advantage. Not that it's out of reach by any means, but Coach Reeves needs to kind of settle his troops down and say, don't let them dictate what we do. Find your shots, find the open player, and see if we can cut into this lead.
Ronald Reagan Realty in our player spotlight, Kinley Fisher. Her nickname is Fish or Ken. She's a senior, 4.1 GPA, plays basketball and softball for Greenwood. Science is her favorite subject. She wants to major in biology at Mercer University. She was All-State twice, and All-Tournament 3 times, All-Conference 3 times for the Lady Bulldogs. Probably going to get that a few more times. We can probably add a number to each of those. Angel and Floyd Fisher are her parents. The only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude, is her favorite saying. Ariana Grande is her favorite artist. Sarah Mass, her favorite author. Kinley Fisher, our Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight. Here's Hardaway with it. Kicked it to Scott, right wing. Back, nope. Fisher with a steal, right on cue. I love it. Oh, she got it stolen right back from her. Finds Hardaway inside, off the window, good. Hardaway having a nice night. 32-26. Here comes Greenwood quickly, down by 6 here. Goodwin up top. Now Saki. She'll into the key to Shea. Now Cartwright. 3 ball on the way. Won't go. Just not there. Just right off the mark. A long pass by Hardaway. Cartwright sniffed it out, stole it away.
Thank you. Foul on 11.
She is fouled by Scott, and they might actually get us to the bonus. It did. So Cartwright will have a 1-and-1 on the other end.
Scott picks up her second foul. Cartwright will go back to the free throw line. It's been unkind to her so far.
Certainly. She's 0 for 2. Here comes Anderson back in. She'll get Thomas. Coach Christenberry trying to do a good job of keeping them fresh as they can.
Yeah, when you get Hardaway with another foul, obviously she's got one, but get Scott or Jackson pick up their third here in the first half.
Cartwright got it. The sophomore made an adjustment. You can see she scooted back away from the free throw line a bit. She was a little strong. And so now she's got a 16-footer for their second free pitch. Here it comes. Just long again. Rebound. Battle for it. Out of there with it. Oh, and ahead of the pack is Scott. Layup won't go. Rebound. Johnson shot up and in. Her first points of the night. 34-27. It's back to 7 points, the largest lead under a minute before halftime. Here's Fish. Now Saki out on the floor. Back to Fisher. Cartwright, right side. She'll penetrate in, go around Anderson, and one. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You got to take advantage when Thomas isn't on the floor.
Yeah, but even when Thomas is, that's the opportunity that Cartwright has.
Yep.
Who'd they whistle that foul on?
32.
32 picks up her first, obviously. Cartwright trying to go back to the free throw line and get the old-fashioned three-point play. We talked about the 4-point play the other day.
4-point play from Fisher Wednesday. Cartwright's 1 for 4 from the line. She's got 3 points. Looking for an and-one here. Scooted back another half an inch. And it's on the way. Splash. I don't care if she goes to the back of the arch. Just make them, baby. 4 points for Cartwright. The lead is 4, and they're going to call a foul on Saki.
Sock picks up her first.
Way back underneath the goal. And that's a 2-shot foul, double bonus, 10th foul, so Hardaway will shoot free throws.
Hardaway's 1 for 1.
And got that one to go. Trusty in, Sock out. 34-30, 35-30. We'll say 5 points. 45 seconds left. Hardaway with one more. She'll be iced from the line. She's a quality player. 15 for her. Here's Goodwin quickly down to Trusty in the right corner. Anna back to Shea. Finds Fish. She wants to penetrate in on Thomas. That's Anderson around her. Didn't get the shot to go. Hardaway with it, and she'll push it. All the way to the left block. Kicked it out to Johnson. 3-ball on the way. Wow, thank goodness she missed that. And Greenwood let it go out of bounds. I will award Fisher the rebound because she could have got to it. Decided to wait. Gray up off the bench. She will get Goodwin. Nope, she's going to get Trusty. And Hunter will check in for Jonesboro. 36-30, the lead is 6.
Yeah, what's Greenwood trying to do here? Spread out, try to get players to the outside, keep defenders from being inside the paint, and open up hopefully a 3-point shot.
20 seconds left before halftime. Here's Goodwin out on the floor. They go to the 2-3 zone. 15 seconds. Gray weaving through the traffic. Finds Fish. Thought about a 3. She'll penetrate. Kick it to Gray. Straight on 3-ball. Just short. Cartwright tried for the board. Anderson gets it. 4 seconds. Hardaway across half court. 30-footer off the window. Won't go. And we've reached halftime. And it's everything we said it was going to be. An impromptu state championship game here in the second round. 36-30. The Lady Bulldogs trail the Jonesboro Lady Hurricane. For Jonesboro, that is 15 points for Hardaway in the first half. Thomas with 11 points in the first half. Jackson had 5. Scott hit a 3-ball, and Bremia Johnson had a basket as well. 7 points was the largest lead for either team. Jonesboro had it. I think Greenwood led 6-3 early. Fisher has 12 points for Greenwood in the first half, 4 points for Saki, 4 rebounds for Fisher as well. 4 points for Cartwright, 8 points for Trusty, and 2 points for A.J. Summit. Well, 36-30, Dr. Smith.
Yeah, what you don't see for Greenwood is a 3-point shot.
Right.
They haven't made a 3-pointer, which is kind of the bugaboo for Greenwood, especially against Jonesboro. We played them in the finals in 2018, and we're 4 of 32 from 3 tonight. They haven't made one. They've shot a bunch of them. I don't know the exact number, but we haven't made them. So if Greenwood can get dialed in from 3, that's going to free up a lot of things. Obviously, the goal in the second half, I think, is going to be try to get Thomas in foul trouble. She's been their go-to inside. They got to try to find a way to get her in foul trouble, even more than she is now. Hardaway has been a problem. We've been trying to solve that problem and that riddle for the ball game. She's been very aggressive with the basketball. But aside from her, the ball handling hasn't been superb.
Right.
So we got to get her either flustered, tired, or in foul trouble and give Greenwood a chance here in the second half.
Well, and really Thomas is the key. We don't have an answer for her. We can kind of answer everybody else in one way or the other, but we have no way to stop Thomas. If they just throw it up to her, she's just so much taller than everyone. We'll see. Coach Chris and Barry, you talked about their 3-point defense has been stellar for sure in that title game. And then tonight we've had shots, we just hadn't been able to make one. And we've got to make the 3. Now, I can tell you we played Greenbrier, scored 84 points earlier this year, and had 1 3-ball. Now, Greenbrier and Jonesboro are galaxies apart as far as the quality of teams.
Not so much geographically,
right,
not galaxies apart.
Right, but figuratively.
Right.
So you're going to have to make some 3s here or just keep banging it inside and try to get their big girls fouled out. It'll be a fun second half for sure either way here at the second round of the 5A state basketball tournament. Greenwood Lady Bulldogs trail the Jonesboro Lady Hurricane 36-30. And we'll take a timeout here, not before we thank or Chevrolet for providing transportation for us down this afternoon to the basketball tournament. And want to thank Ronald Reagan Realty also for all their help with the broadcast and their player spotlight. And Kenley Fisher is our player spotlight tonight. We'll take a break. 36-30, Greenwood trailing by 6 points here at halftime to Jonesboro. We're on Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. You can give us about 5 minutes. Yes, sir. Thank you. Well, yeah, we gotta just keep driving on her, try to get her in foul trouble. That's why. I don't know. Yeah, except for the hospitality room. Gravity would. Let's see. Let's see if they got something on this. She's a big girl. Big fish. I mean, we don't have an answer for her.
Did you see who was guarding her a while ago?
Yeah, little Megan Gray.
Gray was on her.
Yeah, it doesn't have her height. Yeah, 6'3".
6'3".
What it says.
I can believe it.
Oh, shit. Don't let anybody in here. What's up? How are you, baby?
Good, how are you?
Unbelievable. What are you doing up Reading Beach the other day?
Let her hit a bomb over my head, too. Oh, no.
Awesome.
But guess what? My first step back, hit one right to her. Yes.
You gotta be laying that slap down.
I tried, and I hit one right to her.
All right, I guess. Well, I'm going to eat after the game, so that's good. But what's this? Do we care?
They've been up there for a while.
I mean, in Little Rock Hall, we adjusted the goal on us at halftime, and somehow they shot a lot better than we did on that.
It looks like they're fixing a bracket of some sort.
Right?
Good to see you, Kyle.
Go swing it, okay? Take care of her. All right, thank you. Yeah! Come on, 2-minute mark. Okay, let's see. Their goal, I ain't worried about it. Unless it's making better. We obviously couldn't shoot on it.
They can go shoot on our end.
Well, we're not out there. Yo, Lee, why did you go to the darn locker room? All right. Oh, he's got us turned off. I don't know how to turn us on. Gummit. Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, we're here. We're here. Bill? Okay, here we are. Yeah. Yeah, we're here. Yes, sir. Whenever you're ready. Good. Thank you. We're back here at Hot Springs Trojan Arena. Halftime winding down. Lady Bulldogs in a hole here at halftime. 6 points, 36-30. We talked about ad nauseum really for the last 4, 5, 6 years. You have to shoot the three. We kind of live and die by it somewhat. And when we're not making threes, we're vulnerable, and we haven't made any in the first half, but we're still in the game. Obviously, the size advantage with Thomas down low, the 6'3" junior, and then Hardaway, a quality point guard. That's the recipe to get to the Lady Bulldogs of this current squad. But I bet they've got a little game plan. If we can stay out of foul trouble, Clements has 3, so Haven hasn't been able to get in there and bang around with Thomas as much as she can against a 6'3" girl. Should be interesting to see what adjustments are made here. They've done a good job defending the three on us. My only halftime statement is they were doing some adjusting to the goal here on Jonesboro's end. I had flashbacks to Little Rock Hall in 2013 whenever they adjusted the goal at halftime on us.
Maybe that's what he may have been blaming the shots in the first half on that.
That's what I'm blaming. Here we go. Clements, Fisher, Goodwin, Saki, Cartwright on the floor.
Maybe they're going to let the top run completely out.
I guess they don't know how to stop and reset. So with 10 seconds still up there, maybe they're required to have the full length of 10-minute halftime. I want to thank Orr Chevrolet for providing us transportation as we get ready to go here in the second half. It'll be Hardaway, Scott, Jackson, Thomas, and Hunter on the floor. They're starters as well. Here we go. Greenwood working right to left on your radio dial in the Road Navies with white numerals front and back. Fisher's going to go right at Thomas. Shot was blocked. Then she snagged it away and gets to Jackson. Here comes Jonesboro the other way. Hardaway on the run. Down to Scott, left wing. She'll penetrate into the lane. Picked up her dribble, went down to Thomas. Cartwright working on her. Cartwright swats it out of there. Here comes Goodwin on the run. Down the middle of the lane. Finds Clements. Baseline, out to Fish. 3-ball. Left wing. Won't go. Oh, it's a tough one. One she hardly ever misses.
But ball loose. Haven Clements in there with it. That's going to be a tie ball, and it's going to favor Jonesboro. And it looked like Fish was a little surprised she was all alone. I mean, she thought about taking it, and then she dribbled and moved in.
Yep. Like to see her just fire away that first time. Fisher with 12 points in the first half. Trusty with 8 to lead the Lady Bulldogs. 6-point deficit, full court pressure. And trying to get the ball in is Hunter. She got it into Hardaway. Saki went for the steal, and now she's got to get back and recover. Goodwin knocked it away from Hardaway from behind. Right to Jackson, so here comes Greenwood. Man-to-man, Jackson hard to the basket. An offensive foul to charge by Chaz Jackson, her third, Dr. Smith.
Had a girl, Maddie Cartwright, sliding over.
Yep, beautiful. Clements in there. I thought Haven was going to pick up her fourth. She went up and swatted after it, but they called the charge first. Fish thought about a three. She got Thomas up in the air, drives the paint, missed the easy one. Cartwright with a rebound. Shot wouldn't go. Thomas altered it, didn't block it. Hardaway on the run now for Jonesboro. Goodwin swatted her shot at man-to-man. Saki with the board. Allie on the run. Ahead to Fish. Fish gathers. She'll go hard to the basket. Layup. Wouldn't go. Cartwright battles for a board but can't get it away from Thomas. Wow, what a sequence.
2 opportunities there Greenwood did not get.
Late getting back defensively. Scott got up ahead of the pack, and her shot's up and in. A layup. She's got 5. The lead is 8. That's the largest of the night at 38-30. Cartwright will drive in, take on Thomas. She got a shot across the chops. Thomas's third foul. Let's see how Coach Christenberry is going to play this.
And that's got to be the smart move for Greenwood. They tried it. Fish went at her. She blocked the shot. Of course, she's 6'3". You got to give her some credit.
Right.
But, Fish went right into her, right into the body. They didn't call anything that time. Cartwright said, I got business to take care of. I'm going to the basket.
And the sophomore Cartwright, splash, got the first free throw to go. She's got 5 points. Maddie's probably pushing that 6-foot number as well, so and can probably jump as high or higher. Here comes Thomas out along with Jackson, both with 3 fouls. So a little advantage Greenwood side. Let's see how long she can keep Destiny Thomas on the bench and Coach Christenberry. One more for Cartwright. It's a 7-point lead for Jonesboro. 6:29 to go, third period. And splash. Got them both clutch for Cartwright. Missed 3 of her first 4, but she's made 3 straight. Here is Hardaway. She'll clear out, try to drive on Saki. Down the left side of the lane, all the way to the basket. Shot won't go. And this time they're going to call a block.
Yeah, it looks like they got Cartwright that time. She tried to slide over late.
That is her
She's picking
second.
up her second. Hardaway to go to the free throw line. She's been money from the line.
3 for 3. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, glad to have you aboard. Here's second round action of the 5A state basketball tournament. Girls side, and that's free throws good for Hardaway. She's got 16.
We haven't been able to control Hardaway, and because you can't do that, it frees up Thomas, because if Hardaway can get to the basket, she can throw it inside to Thomas. Got to keep her from penetrating.
Missed the second free throw. Cartwright with a board. Here's Greenwood on the offensive end now. Maddie Cartwright driving from the right wing. Goes hard to the basket. Up off the window and one. She went to Anderson again. That's Anderson's second foul. And the last time Cartwright had an and one, it was going at Anderson. Cartwright with a head-up play for the sophomore. She's going to be a dandy when it's all said and done.
Well, they're saying, it's a clear adjustment. They're trying to get her to go to the basket and get their big people in trouble.
Thomas has got to come back in. She missed the free throw. The freshman Trusty with a board, and she's fouled. We're going to stay right here.
That's Anderson.
And that's her third.
Anderson's going to pick up her third, and that's got Thomas off the bench.
So Coach Christenberry in a little bit of a jam here. Will inbound the ball on the baseline as Thomas and Jackson back in. Hunter and Anderson out. Now it's getting interesting. 5-point Jonesboro lead. Greenwood's ball, 6:05 to go. 39-34. Saki from the deep left corner for three. Splash! Finally got it to go. Let's see if Saki can get it fired up. Her grandpa told me in the pregame, I need to hear a bunch of splashing today. Well, there's the first one. Jackson's got it now up top's Hardaway. Scott, three ball from the right wing. Look out.
Yeah, she's been their threat from the outside. She knocked down that three.
8 points for her, and Coach Reeves wants a timeout. He's upset with the defense and why we didn't get back in time. 42-37, the lead is 5 for Jonesboro with 5:42 to go. Let's take a break. Greenwood Sports Center online and the Sports Hog 103.5. 30 seconds is fine. We are back. 6'3" is how tall the Destiny Thomas is. Greenwood's ball. 42-37, trailing by 5. Here is Goodwin with it into the front court.
6'3" is also how tall I am not.
Right. And they're going to call an illegal pick. Boy, that's just terrible. What a horrible call for Clements to get her fourth. My goodness gracious. Summit's up off the bench. That's a shame for the senior Haven Clements. Just an awful call. And Coach Reeves is furious, and he should be. My goodness gracious. Yep. Boy, Clay's got the bald head is full red regalia, and I don't blame him. Here's Hardaway with it, and you just got to get through that and keep playing. That's an illegal screen. There you go. That's Thomas's fourth. You call me the homer. I'm the president of the Homer Association of America, but that's just as bad as for sure worse as Clements is down there. That's her fourth foul. Christenberry is getting a little bit of the officials now, Jonesboro's coach. Here's Goodwin. You got to go at Thomas right now and get her fouled out of the ballgame.
The old wily veteran, Coach Reeves, barking, wanting that same call on the other end.
He got it.
Goodwin's
going to give it a shot, try to drive in and turn the ball over. Elbow thrown by Scott as she picks up the ball. No, that's Jackson, rather. She'll find Hardaway. Tough one there. Hardaway dumps it off to Thomas. She's fouled by by Trusty, rather. Layup's no good. She'll have free throws coming.
That's the first on Trusty.
Well, that's positive. Thomas to the line. She's 3 for 6. She'll have 2 shots here with her 4 fouls. She'll come out. I'd like to see her miss the second one and stay on the floor. How about that? First one's good. We got no shame in my game. Fisher checks in for Goodwin. Now the big turnover for Shea down there. She was trying to get it back to Cartwright and let Cartwright go at Thomas, I bet you. Here's the second one, and it's off no good. Summit with her fourth rebound.
Yeah, Cartwright go right at Thomas.
She's trying to. Kicked it out to Trusty. She'll try Thomas. Up off the window, good.
Oh, the lefty.
10 points for the freshman. 43-39. Here's Hardaway. And we got a timeout called by Jonesboro. She had to get Thomas off the floor.
She was making sure Thomas didn't pick up her fifth and get out of the ball game.
43-39. It's a 30-second. We'll stay right here, Dr. Smith.
Greenwood's trying to establish going inside. Obviously, they're getting some transition points if they can. Saki knocking down that three. Maybe that breaks the glass for Greenwood on the offensive end from the three-point line. She nailed it. It was a quick trigger. She's told me that last night. I've been in the gym. I was shooting all night trying to get some shots up, trying to get that form back, trying to get the feeling back. Greenwood's going to have to knock some down, and Anna Trusty has been an X factor.
Yes.
Her and Maddie Cartwright have been X factors tonight.
8 points for Cartwright, 10 points for Trusty. Cartwright with 18 the other night. Of course, Fisher's been held scoreless in this half. She's got 12 for the game. Well, she can hopefully get her first three going. They kind of fall like dominoes once Kinley gets hot. Jonesboro's ball. Thomas on the bench. Anderson's back in. She's got 3 fouls. Inbounds in the backcourt. Saki giving Hardaway some space. They cross the timeline. Hardaway going down the right side of the lane. She goes up off the window. Not there. Trusty with her third board. Here's Anna. Into the front court on the run. Finds Saki. She's cut off on the right or the left wing. Now Cartwright. She's going to penetrate, go hard to the basket. Layup wouldn't go. Rebound cleared out by Jackson for Jonesboro. Here comes Hardaway now into the front court. 4:13 to go. Greenwood down by 4. And they're going to call a foul.
Cartwright.
That's
Pick
her
up
third.
her third.
4 fouls on the team. Well, they've got 5 on the board. I must have missed one somewhere.
No, we're the visitors.
My
For
bad.
the guests.
You're right. That's exactly right. Inbound baseline, right side of the lane. Jackson into Scott. She's made a couple of threes, so they can't give her any room. Back to Hardaway out on the floor. They double team her. Hardaway dribbles through it. Over to, that's Johnson. Now Scott right side. Back to Johnson. Nearly stolen by Saki. Hardaway from the left wing. Nearly stolen by Cartwright.
Maddie, that's not a smart play.
The way they're calling this game, you can't do it. That's her 4th foul. You just cannot reach in like that. And what's coach going to do? Is he going to stick it out? Nope. Goodwin's up off the bench. They'll inbound, though, Johnson. See if they try to go at Cartwright. Now Hardaway. She'll spin into the lane. Kicked it to Anderson. Out to Scott, left wing. She'll try to lob it in. And a Trusty with a steal. That's right there is awesome play from the freshman. Now Cartwright. Baseball pass to Saki. Deep 3 left corner. Won't go. High rebound handled. Who's in there? They cleared it out, and it's Anderson for Jonesboro. To Hardaway. Summit called for a little touch foul. But, I mean, the way they're calling this game, especially that official, you can't be doing that. That's 3 on A.J. Summit. Goodwin's up off the bench. She'll get Cartwright and her 4 fouls. Clements has 4 fouls. Summit's got 3. Greenwood not getting the advantage they were hoping to with Thomas on the bench for Jonesboro. That's with her fouls, 4 of them. 3:20 to go in the third period. Jonesboro up 4. We've gone on a scoring stagnant here. Just been 43-39 for a while. Hardaway with it. Tried to skip it to the corner, and she got it to her to Scott. She almost stepped out. She did step out of bounds right in front of the official. 3 ball on the way is good. Well, that's a shame. Johnson got it. She stepped out of bounds right in front of the official, and no call on the barrier 3. Remember that at the 3-minute mark. Here's Trusty driving the baseline. Her floater's good, and a Trusty. Fantastic. 46-41, a 5-point lead. Trusty now with 12. Saki went for the steal. Hardaway around her. There's Scott for 3, left corner. No good. Rebound. Saki went up and got it. 5th board for her. Allie finds Fish. 46-41, Fish. She traveled. Kind of got hemmed up under there. Wanted to drive to the basket. Picked her dribble up. I think she was going to try Summit in the corner, but they had got out there and defended it. That's Coach Christenberry making sure somebody gets to that corner in transition. 2:27 to go, 46-41. Loose ball. Saki went after it. Hardaway still hasn't gathered it. Trusty's going to try a shot at it. She'll bring it into the front court. Dumped it off to Scott, up off the window. Good for Lakia Scott. She has 10 points. 48-41. The lead is 7. And Coach Reeves wants a timeout. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left, third period. And it'll be a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. Jonesboro leading Greenwood Lady Dogs by 7. Second round of the 5A state playoffs. It's Greenwood Sports Center Online and the Sports Hog 103.5. 30's good, yes, sir.
PA's working today, Tim.
Well, I still haven't heard any players getting called, though. Just the music.
Right.
We're back here at Trojan Arena, Hot Springs High School. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith. Second round of the 5A state basketball tournament. 48-41 Lady Bulldogs in a hole here, 7 points. We had an early lead at 6-3, but when Jonesboro got on top, we hadn't been able to catch it. They've led by as many as 8 at 38-30. We've cut it to 1 a couple of times. 1 3-pointer by Saki. Fouls mounting for both teams. Greenwood's got to get something going here with Thomas off the floor, their big 6'3 junior.
Well, if you're Jonesboro, you got to be thrilled right now that Greenwood hadn't cut into this lead. In fact, you've extended it with Thomas on the bench.
Right. Good one inbounds to Fish. Back to Shea out on the floor. Over to Gray. Down in the corner, Summit. 3-ball left wing.
Too long.
Battle for the board, though. Fish got in there. It's a jump ball, and the arrow points to Greenwood. So I'm going to give a steal to Kinley Fisher. That's her second.
Maintain the possession, and you give up the jump arrow, but you at least have an opportunity on the offensive end.
Inbound right to Fish. She'll come out of the corner to Saki. Now left wing, Megan Gray. Here's Fisher out on the floor. They'll reset against this zone defense. Gray wanting the drive, found Fish. 3-ball left wing. Splash! Fisher finally found the range. And the lead's cut to 4, 48-44. Here is Johnson down the floor. Fisher reached in, no call. Wow. Fish all the way to the basket. Shot won't go. Summit with a rebound. Her 5th board. Here's Goodwin now. Greenwood a chance to cut it to 1 here with a 3-ball. Fisher's got it left corner. Back to Shea. Minute 24 to play, third period, 48-44. Fisher will center it up top, go to Gray, right side. Couple of dribbles. Oh, nice back cut by Saki. Reverse layup on the way. Just blew it. Oh, a shot she's made many times. Couldn't get that one to go. Hardaway with the board for Jonesboro. She'll bring it into the front court. Top of the key. Man-to-man defense for Greenwood. Hardaway. Down in the paint. Shot up. Partially blocked by Goodwin. Rebound and a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Jonesboro. I think Goodwin got a piece of that thing on the way up.
Yeah, she did. And Coach is trying to get a foul call.
40.
Still working for that foul call like Clay did earlier for the moving screen.
On the one on the Fish. 48-44. Jonesboro inbounds on the baseline. Jackson from the left side of the lane. Into Hardaway. Thought about a 3. Penetrates. Traveled. No call. Now it's pitched out to Scott. Back to Hardaway. Hardaway from the left elbow. Out to Jackson. 3 balls, an air ball. Fisher's going to be up on the back. And that's her second foul.
Yeah, and that's dangerously close. Megan Gray tried to take the foul.
Yep.
Tried to take the charge. Obviously, he didn't get it.
1-1. 7th team foul on Greenwood. 45 seconds left in the third period. A 4-point Jonesboro lead, and Anderson will toe the line. Her first trip. No points tonight for Takara. She's got 3 fouls and rattled that one home. Little line driver that went through. 1 more for her. The lead's back to 5 for Jonesboro.
No picture in the book.
There's not. Coach Christenberry excited. Missed that one, and Summit will get her 6th rebound. Here's Goodwin. Lead is 5. Summit up top. Stops and pops from 17 feet. Ooh. Just in and out. Well, that's a tough one. Jackson has it. Now Hardaway on the run down the middle of the floor. Summit cuts her off. Hardaway spins back out on the floor. They're going to probably try to hold for the last shot. And Goodwin rides her a little bit too much. Her 3rd foul. And it'll be a 1-1 this time for Jackson. My man Brian Hurt got us tuned in down in Texas. He didn't like this floor. I've heard a lot of people complain about it. It'll grow on you a bit. It's definitely a different color scheme. Front end of the 1-1's no good. A.J. Summit with 7 boards. 19 seconds. Greenwood down 5. Here we go. Goodwin going to drive in, kick it to Saki. Need her to go to the cup, Dr. Smith. Saki will. Up off the window. No good. Jackson with a rebound. Now to Hardaway. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Hardaway. 3 ball coming from Scott. Right wing is good. And that may be the backbreaker. Her third three. 13 points for her, and 52-44 to match their biggest lead here after the third period. Jonesboro with a huge three ball from Scott. And the Lady Bulldogs down 8 with 8 minutes to go here, and no tomorrow in this 5A state tournament. Lady Bulldogs see if they can dig out of a hole the defending 5A state champions. We'll take a break. Greenwood Sports Center Online and the Sports Hog 103.5. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's no good. Looks like Thomas is going to stay out for a minute, probably 4 minutes. Okay. We're back at Trojan Arena. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, glad to have you aboard here. I want to thank Orr Chevrolet for providing transportation to today's basketball game. Lady Bulldogs in the 5A state tournament, second round action. And what feels like has the electricity of an impromptu state championship game. Two quality teams, two teams that are familiar with each other, two schools familiar with each other as well. 8-point Jonesboro lead, a huge three at the buzzer to end the third. And Greenwood will have it to start things off here. Goodwin, Gray, Summit, Saki, and Fisher on the floor.
Big possession for Greenwood. Got to get the momentum back.
Summit with an open three at the top. Couldn't find the range. She hasn't been able to hit one as of yet. Only 2 points for Summit. Rebound cleared out by Jonesboro. And that was Johnson that got it. Hardaway splits the double team. Tried to go inside. Goodwin knocked it away. It'll stay with the Lady Hurricane.
Just as big on the offensive end as it is now on the defensive end. Greenwood's got to get a stop here defensively. Don't need this lead extended to double digits.
Hardaway gets the inbounds. Trusty up off the bench for the Lady Bulldogs. Gray leaning on Anderson inside. Hardaway cut off. Saki will come out and give her some action. Saki hasn't fouled this game, if you can believe that.
One.
Gray, a one?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm missing. A jump ball called. It'll stay here with Jonesboro. That's the one I'm missing.
Megan Gray working her tail off down low, trying to be on the bottom of that 1-3-1.
Right. Trusty will come in and get her. Now we've had a jump ball. Greenwood had it to start the quarter. The arrow should go to Jonesboro.
There's a bunch of people in gray up there yelling. Not really wearing gray, but they've got better eyes than the officials, they're trying to say.
I think I see Marion Lady Patriots over there watching this game as well in the front row. Inbounds comes to Hardaway. Try to lose the handle, but Greenwood harassing her a bit. Now she's backed out. Did lose it that time, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Jonesboro. Hardaway says, I need some contact. Coach Christenberry says, I need to call. Fisher thought it was off of Hardaway. Jackson will inbound in the backcourt to Hardaway. 7 minutes to go. Lady Bulldogs down 8. And that time Fisher just ran into her. Third foul on her. This officiating crew, as a foul is committed, they have this deal going where they blow the whistle to ask for the basketball, and it's super frustrating because it seems like there's like a technical foul or something away from the ball. It's driving me nuts. I mean, I'm sure it's what's supposed to happen, but I keep hearing that late whistle. I'm not used to hearing that. I haven't heard that all season from a crew.
Jonesboro brings Thomas back into the ball game with her 4 fouls.
Hardaway buries them both. She is 6 for 6 from the line. She's got a bunch of points. Fisher's 3 from the deep left corner is swish. What a shot. Goodwin with an assist from half court. Kinley trying to keep us around. Her second 3. She's got 18 points, 54-47. Hardaway driving into the front court. She'll get around Saki. Trusty got in there and got the steal. Wow, quick hands from Anna Trusty, the freshman. To Saki in the right corner. Alley squares up, finds Summit up top. To Fish, 3-ball left corner, short. That thing was partially blocked. Thomas has the rebound. And now Hardaway will take it. 6:24 to go. Hardaway into the front court. They try to double team and get more pressure. That's what they're going to try to do here with Thomas, get pressure on the entry pass, huh?
Hardaway is almost gassed.
Yeah. She'll flip it over to Johnson. She'll drive, give it back to Hardaway. Missed the travel, no call. Up top is Jackson. Now Scott, another 3-ball. She's their sharpshooter. It won't go. Trusty with the rebound. Her 4th and the freshman. Finds Fish left wing. Fish hard to the basket. She's fouled, no call. Trusty with an offensive board up and in. Oh, baby! 14 for the freshman.
Big play there.
The lead is 5. That's her 5th board, too. 54-49. Hardaway in the backcourt, and timeout called by Coach Christenberry. You're right, Dr. Smith. They're gassed.
And the officials in the stands are yelling for some fouls to be called, trying to say, how did Fish not get a foul and she get knocked smooth to the ground? But the officials, it's interesting when, the frustration of the fans are you get some touch fouls down on playing defense and then you get knocked smooth to the floor and they don't call anything. Now, what I do like is you don't call it just because someone falls to the floor.
Right.
I think that's become an
that.
issue that people have fallen to the floor
every
and trying
level.
to draw the foul.
Right.
So now it's 54-49. Greenwood has gone on a 5-0 run, knocked down another 3. Anna Trusty obviously with a big shot there. They've done this with Maddie Cartwright on the bench. Obviously, Maddie's got 4 fouls. She's got to be really cautious, and when Coach Reeves decides it's the right time to put her back in, we'll see how aggressive she becomes. But Greenwood in a dogfight here, 5:42 remaining in this one. Could be remaining in the season. It actually is for one of these two teams. 5:42 to go unless we get to overtime. But
Right.
Greenwood would like to continue with this momentum, try to continue to put the pressure on, and make Hardaway really handle the basketball more because she is not full of energy right now for the Jonesboro Lady Hurricane.
Thomas on the bench for Jonesboro. Coach Christenberry going to give her one last breather here. Clements also on the bench for the Lady Bulldogs, had 4 early fouls, and Haven can get in there and scrap and get you aboard. See if he'll go back to her anytime. They break the press. Scott goes hard to the basket. Too easy. You try to get them up front, and if you beat you, they got you. 7-point lead now for Jonesboro. Trusty's got it up to Goodwin up top. Now Fish. Back to Trusty. Out on the floor, they go to a 2-3 zone. Coach Reeves barks the signal, gets the play call. Anna Trusty switches place with Fish. Back to Trusty, free throw line. She'll let a little floater go, you betcha. Well, Trusty's getting better every trip this season. The lead's back to 5, 56-51. She's just a freshman. Scott's got it now on the left wing. To Hardaway, trying to drive on around Summit. Shot up, won't go. Saki with the board. She wants to push it, but it had it stolen away. No call. Followed, not there. Summit with another rebound. She's got 8 boards. Fisher on the run. Into the front court down the left side. Spins back out, finds Sock. Thought about a 3 in the corner, passed on it. She'll drive in, lost the handle. Allie just trying to do too much. And now Hardaway on the other end. They'll set up in the half court.
Oh,
Trusty with a steal. Summit came up with a loose ball. Finds Sock ahead of the pack. She'll go up hard and miss the shot. Trusty's follow not there. Another rebound and had it taken from her.
And they're going to call
now
a foul on
Trusty.
Trusty.
Wow. Tough one. Couple opportunities missed for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll go to the other end and take a double bonus.
You look at Hardaway on the other end. Hands on knees.
Yeah.
She is just tired.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was about a 2-point game. And that is 22 Johnson to the line. Her first trip, she's got 5 points. No free throw shot yet. It's a double bonus, 10th foul, and she rattled that one home. Cartwright will come in and get Saki. 4:24 left. 6 points. One more for Johnson. Got them both.
No, every time Greenwood's made a run, Jonesboro's had an answer.
Goodwin went deep to Fish in the corner from half court. Now Cartwright left wing with her dribble. Back to Fish. 3-ball. Splash! Fisher with her third 3. Oh, baby. We got action. 58-54. Plenty of time left. 4:05.
Cartwright don't pick up a foul back there.
Yeah. Hardaway's out there. Let's see if they try to go at her. She stepped through the double team, found Jackson. Cartwright still harassing with those 4 fouls. Hardaway around her.
Ooh.
Loose ball. Greenwood out with it. Shea's got the steal. Shea ahead to Cartwright. Cartwright going to go hard to the basket. She's fouled. 2 free throws coming. Who stole that? Shea got the steal?
Shea got the steal. That's going to be on 12. She's picking up her 4th.
Yeah, every little bit helps. Cartwright will toe the line, the sophomore. She's got 8 points, chance to get the double figure. She's been 4 out of 8 from the line today, so 50%, well below her average. See if she can get 1 out of 2 here at least. like to see them both and cut this thing to 2 points. First one's on the way and long.
Now
4.
Thomas comes back in with her 4.
Yep. Henderson.
So Thomas and Jackson both with 4.
Anderson comes out. One more for Cartwright, the sophomore. It's on the way. And got it. Yeah, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. It's a 3-point game now, 55-58. Jonesboro leads. 3:40 to play. Hardaway working hard.
Oh,
Cartwright flash for the steal. To
what a
back
play.
to Cartwright. Here we go. Cartwright with a dribble in the backcourt. She'll bring it into the front court, 3:29. Maddie down the right side of the lane, a reach-in foul. It'll be 1-1 for Cartwright. That's on Hardaway, her second. And Cartwright will go to the line for a 1-1.
Yeah, two kids that have played together for a long, long time. Addie Cartwright and Abby Summit teamed up for that steal.
The Pink Ladies, I used to call them. 1-1. Got it. Ooh, clutch from Cartwright. Of course, my daughter Harley was a couple years older than these girls. They used to follow her around. They were little bitty, and Harley just towered over them even when they were younger.
Not so much anymore.
No. 58-56. You didn't think Greenwood was going to go away, did you? Was it a 10-point game at one point?
It was.
54-44. Missed the second one. Rebound, Jonesboro. And they got it to Hardaway finally. Trusty working on her in the backcourt. She is gas. Boy, tip your hat to this Hardaway girl. She has played fantastic. Scott steps through and finds Hardaway trying to cut to the basket. Goodwin picked her pocket. Shea just took it from her. Her second steal. Shea in traffic. Trying to go hard to the basket. Shot blocked out of there. And Jackson with the rebound. She'll find Hardaway. 3-minute mark. Here is Hardaway working on Trusty into the front court. Down low it goes to Scott. Man, that's the weakness. You commit up top, they get you in the backside. Well, here's quickly, though, Greenwood the other way. Cartwright hard to the basket, no contact. Thomas with the rebound. She missed the layup. 60-56. 2:30 to go. Lady Bulldogs got it to 2, but an empty possession. Here's Hardaway working across his double team. Up top it is Hunter. She'll find Scott, now back out to Hardaway. 2:25 to go, a 4-point Jonesboro lead. Hardaway, timeout called just as she double dribbled. Luckily for her, we don't have timeouts, how many are left on the board, so we'll just think it's a full one. It is, we'll take it with them. 2:21 left here in the second round of the 5A state tournament. 60-56, Jonesboro leading Greenwood Lady Bulldogs on Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. Yes, sir. Each team has one timeout left. I just saw the scorebook signal that to the official. Come on. All right. We're back. Tim Terry, Dr. Dustin Smith, 5A state basketball tournament, second round. Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood have trailed virtually the whole game. Down by 10, 54-44, came storming back, cut it to 58-56. Couldn't get any closer. They're down 4 right now with 2:21 left. Each team with one timeout.
And it's 2:21. You know Hardaway is gassed. Jonesboro obviously with the lead and the possession. The ball is in their court, obviously. They can hold it. Now the officials are saying there's 2 timeouts each.
The official book saying 1 for each. Let's see what they say.
I got 1. Jonesboro's got 1.
And their bench and Greenwood's got 2. Okay. Well, here we go. Jonesboro's ball over on the far sideline near midcourt. Jackson to inbound. Goes into Hunter. To Jackson. They're going to try to find Hardaway. They don't want anybody else handling that ball. Here's Jackson. Nearly lost it. Cartwright up on her. Trying to find Hardaway. Just can't do it. They finally get it to her. Goodwin's up on her. Shea with 3 fouls to make it 4. 4 fouls for Cartwright, for Clements, for Goodwin.
That sends the wrong person to the free throw line.
Yep, double bonus. She's perfect tonight from the line, 6 for 6. And Ariana Hardaway First one's on the way, a double bonus, and it's good. Cash money.
Maybe I'm wrong, because usually if the legs are tired, the shot will be short. She has been true on the free throw line here.
Well, that just tells you what kind of a great player she is, because you're exactly right. That is the formula, but when you're a great player, you step up and bury them. 62-56. Greenwood will let it roll to half court with 2:06 to go. A 6-point deficit. Goodwin picks it up in the front court, the big Trojan logo at midcourt. Trusty over to Fish. Back up top to Anna. Trusty goes right side to Goodwin. Shea thought about penetrating, cut back out. 2-3 zone. Summit finds Cartwright deep left corner. Back up top to Shea. Here's Fish. Thought about a three. She'll penetrate, get around Thomas, go up to the layup. Good. And Coach Reeves wants a timeout with 1:43 left. The lead's cut to 4. He has 1 left. Let's see, 9, 10, 11. That's 23 for Fisher tonight. Matches her jersey number. 1:43 left, Dr. Smith, and it's a little Black and Decker couldn't cut the tension right now.
Yeah, you got to get a stop defensively, obviously. Greenwood had multiple opportunities when it was a 2-point game, 58-56, trying to get to the basket, and came up with a couple empty possessions in a row. Been interesting to see if this game got tied or Greenwood took the lead, just what things would have looked like. And Greenwood still has an opportunity. 1:43 left. You've got to try to play sound defensively, go for the steal, and you know you don't want to put Hardaway on the free throw line. Hardaway is their player that's been money from the line. Try to put anybody but her on the free throw line. Actually try to keep the ball out of her hands, period.
Yep.
She has been what made their engine go. And Greenwood really needs to stop here. 1:43 left. Season on the line.
They are 16 of 21 from the line. Greenwood's 12 of 18. 4 points, more made there. That's the difference in the game. We've missed 6. They've missed 5. So you say we've been horrible from the line. We haven't been really as far as the numbers go. That's the deficit. They've made 4 more. Here we go. Full court
doubling
pressure.
Hardaway right now.
And Hunter will try to inbound. Looking for anybody. Finally got it into Jackson. Deep in the backcourt. Goodwin let Hardaway get free, and now Hardaway will bring it into the front court. She'll drive to the basket, and she's fouled.
It's going to be 5 on Shea, I think. Yep.
25.
Shea picks up her 5th, so Shea has fouled out.
No points tonight for Goodwin, a senior. 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block shot. But she's been a dandy for 4 years. Going to University of Arkansas Monticello, hopefully not her last game as a Lady Bulldog. Hardaway to the line for 2 shots. This is a shooting foul, but they'll all be double shots from here on out. She got it to go.
Give Jonesboro credit. Get the ball in her hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to keep it in her hands because she's been the money lady at the free throw line.
Right. 1 more for Hardaway. And I guarantee you there's a bunch of teams around the state rooting on these Lady Hurricanes. Get rid of Greenwood out of this tournament. Made the second one. I'll have to add a spot on my sheet here. They only had 9 free throw holes. 64-48. The lead is 6. Trusty has it. 1:28 left. Here's Cartwright up top. Maddie kicks it to Summit in the left corner. Summit to Fish up top. She splits the double team. Floater. Good for Fisher. 4-point lead for Jonesboro. 1:15 to go. Hardaway's got it. She picked up her dribble, got it back to Hunter. You got to foul her, right? Nope. Cartwright slapped it out of bounds. Somebody else gets it. You got to foul. Cartwright didn't want to. It was her 5th, but you got to sacrifice it right there. 1:08 left. They got it into Hardaway in the backcourt. She goes all the way to the basket. Shot partially blocked, but goes in. Wow, what a basket. 6-point lead, 59 seconds. Here's Saki in the front court. Top of the key with her dribble. Hands it off to Fisher. Fish. High post Cartwright. Cartwright driving on Thomas. And she slipped, no call. And it'll be Jonesboro's ball. Gray will come check in for Trusty. Cartwright just lost her footing, went down, hoping for some contact from Thomas. 66-60, 46 seconds left. Lady Bulldogs in deep trouble here as the official brings the mop out and kind of mop up the little wet spot there where Cartwright just fell. 6-point Jonesboro lead. Both teams with 1 timeout. Full court press. Hunter will inbound for Jonesboro in the backcourt. Obviously trying to find Hardaway. Greenwood double teams her, but they got it to her anyway. She'll bring it into the front court. She'll drive in, kick it over here to Scott. 3 ball. Not what coach wanted. Saki will get a rebound. She'll have to try to get something going quickly. Alley into the lane. Kicked it out to Gray. Deep 3 left wing. Would not go. Cartwright tipped the ball out to Fish. Up top, Summit. She pump fakes. Left elbow. 15-footer just won't go. Greenwood's gone cold from the floor. Just like the Valonia game. Could get nothing to go late in the game. Oh, Fisher with a clean pick on Hardaway. And, man, that would have been nice if she could have got that steal with an easy layup. But the foul is called. It's her 4th. And Hardaway will go down here to extend this lead to 8 points. She hasn't missed a free throw yet. And the Lady Bulldogs' run as defending champs is fixing to come to an end. A great senior class, a state title, 2 finals appearances. Free throws good for Hardaway, but Greenwood just could not get the 3 to go as early as they wanted to and miss a lot of shots in the paint. 1 more free throw. Hey, she missed one. Summit got another board. That's 9 boards for her. Here's Gray. Finds Fisher. Now Cartwright. Got to let a 3 fly. She'll drive in on Thomas. Floater off the window. Won't go. Rebound is Jackson. And she's harassed in the backcourt. The Hunters got it now. And that's going to do it. Buzzer sounds 67-60. The Lady Bulldogs will go down, and their season will end at 23-5. Coach Reeves and Coach Christenberry shake hands at midcourt. Tough end to a great season. But that'll be it for these Lady Bulldogs in a fantastic senior class. Evan Brown, Kinley Fisher, Allie Saki, Haven Clements, and Shay Goodwin. 67-60. Let's take a quick break, Dr. Smith. We'll total up some numbers, and we'll come back and call it a night here in Jonesboro, where the Lady Hurricane has beaten the Lady Bulldogs of Greenwood 67-60 in the second round of the 5A state tournament. It's Greenwood Sports Center Online and the Sports Hog 103.5. Give me a couple minutes here, Bill, if you don't mind. Yes, sir. Wow. 17 for Lakia Scott. That's a backbreaker. Yeah. All right, Bill, whenever you're ready, you can bring it to us. All right.
5 minutes.
Oh,
30.
we are back here at Trojan Arena in Hot Springs, where the Lady Bulldogs, the defending 5A state champs, have been upset, I will say. Jonesboro a higher seed, but this was going to be considered an upset. The Lady Bulldogs have been one of the top teams in 5A all season long, and they fall here in the second round 67-60. Dr. Smith just dug a hole that they just could not get to the top of.
Yeah, the shot's not falling in the early going, especially from 3. And give Jonesboro credit. I mean, you said it during the break. Lakia Scott was not somebody who we had pretty much on the radar, obviously, as a scorer. She had 17 tonight, and those are huge points for them. You know Thomas, you know Hardaway. They're going to get theirs, but I think Lakia Scott was the big it factor for them, and she was able to knock down shots. She made 17 points. And she's a big reason why Jonesboro upset Greenwood here And I say upset. I mean, Greenwood's the 2 seed, Jonesboro's the 1 seed on their side, and it's all about playing right at the right time. And Jonesboro's been playing right. They beat Batesville in the conference finals, beat them by 1, have been playing well, and ended up winning this game over the Lady Bulldogs 67-60. Or 68, I'm sorry. Was it 68?
67-60.
67-60.
Yep. For Jonesboro, 25 points for Ariana Hardaway, 17 for Lakia Scott, 5 for Chaz Jackson, 12 for Destiny Thomas, 7 for Bramia Johnson, and a free throw for Takara Anderson for the Lady Hurricane. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, she was 11 for 11, 19 made free throws for Jonesboro, 19 of 24 unofficially.
She was 11 of 12. She missed that last one.
That you're exactly right. So we finally got her to miss one. That's positive. So 18 of 24. For the Lady Bulldogs, Fisher led the way with 25 points of her own, matched the high score. She had 4 rebounds, an assist, and a couple of steals, and she'll finish as the all-time leading scorer in Lady Bulldog history with a storied career of 4 years and a great player. And we'll look forward to her moving on to Mercer University down in Macon, Georgia. Saki only 7 points tonight, but she had 7 boards. She hit a big 3 that kind of sparked things, and but we just could not keep the momentum going. Fisher ended up with 3 threes there, a late barrage as well, but only made 4 threes. I bet you we were almost 4 of 32 again,
Probably
just
close,
like in the
yeah.
state tournament. I guarantee I don't keep misses, but I bet that number's close. Cartwright had 10 points for the sophomore, a couple of rebounds, an assist, and a couple of steals. Shea Goodwin fouled out, did not score. Clements didn't score. Trusty off the bench, the freshman, was stellar tonight. 16 points. She had 7 boards as well and a couple of steals. Summit, obviously not going to be happy with her point production. Only had 1 basket, and that was in the first half, but 9 rebounds for A.J. Summit and a junior. So a lot of kids coming back and a chance for the girls to regroup, have some good crop coming up. But, man, you sure hate to close the book this quick on this senior class and what they've done for Coach Reeves and this program.
Yeah, they were here 4 years ago, obviously, as freshmen and got beat by Jonesboro. Sad taste in their mouth, bad taste in their mouth, obviously, from a Jonesboro game. But hats off to an incredible foursome that have 5, throw Evan Brown in there, but a incredible 5 that have given their heart and soul to Greenwood basketball and have really had a ton of success over the years. And you mentioned there's a lot of crop coming, and there's a lot of returning players. Maddie Cartwright, Abby Summit, Megan Gray. You can go down the list. There's quite a few girls that will be playing for the Lady Bulldogs next year, but it's a tough way to end for seniors, and the finality of a state tournament.
Yes.
If you lose, it's over just like that. There's no tomorrow, and that's I'm sure there's some. I don't blame them. It's a ride that we all wanted to be on.
Right.
For another couple more games, Greenwood. On the short end of this one, just couldn't get shots to go, and that was the bugaboo against Valonia. That was the bugaboo here tonight against Jonesboro. But tip the hat to Jonesboro for winning this ball game and sticking to the game plan, making their shots when they needed to.
I want to thank Orr Chevrolet Cadillac in Fort Smith for providing transportation for the broadcast crew for this state tournament over this past week. I want to thank Ronald Reagan Realty for sponsoring our player profile this entire season, and Kenley Fisher was our player profile tonight. Fish is her nickname, or Ken. She's a basketball and softball player. Science, her favorite subject. She's going to major in biology at Mercer University, where she'll play basketball for Mercer. Parents are Angel and Floyd Fisher. Her favorite saying, the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. That's from Dennis S. Brown. Favorite authors, Sarah J. Mass, and her favorite music artist, Ariana Grande, our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight. Want to thank all of our sponsors down the line. I want to thank the Greenwood Basketball Booster Club for getting us on the air. I want to thank Mr. Sean Holland for sure, getting the live stream up and running, and appreciate what he's brought to the program in football and in basketball and also in baseball as well coming up. Maybe a little softball. We're not sure about that yet. We'll see if we can figure that out. But look forward to working with Sean through the spring sports. Dr. Smith, pleasure, brother.
Good times.
Sorry we didn't get to hang another banner.
Yeah, it's okay.
But we
I mean, it's not okay. But
Right.
I mean, I understand, and sometimes you don't win them. You don't win them all.
That's exactly right.
And I'm proud of our girls. I'm proud of Coach Reeves and Coach
Yes.
Linsing and our program. They've represented us well all year,
Right.
and these seniors have represented us well for 4. So, again, tip of the hat to Jonesboro. They did what they had to do tonight. Greenwood just couldn't get shots to go.
Well, we'll call it a night from Trojan Arena as the Lady Bulldogs fall tonight to Jonesboro 67-60. And I want to thank Mr. Bill Ferris back at the station for burning some afternoon oil with us and getting us on the air for this state tournament and for this entire season. Look forward to joining him as we move into baseball and softball now. For Sean Holland and Dr. Dustin Smith, I'm Tim Terry saying so long here on Greenwood Sports Center Online and on your exclusive home for athletics and sports in the River Valley. This is the Sports Hog 103.5.